to the personal questions, and you guys was asking personal questions because you guys are nosy. Just kidding. The questions weren't that bad. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it says, how old are you? And the reason why I said oh is because this is question number 31. And what would you know? Would you look at that? I'm 31 years old. Yeah, I know I act really, really goofy, but I'm 31 years old. Yeah, I was born in 1982. Can we know more about your private life? Like, how old are you? Are you married or not? And where were you born? Ooh, getting all personal up in there. Like I said before, I'm 31 years old. And no, I'm not currently married. I was married before. I was married from 2004 to 2007. So I was married for 3 years, not anymore. And I was born in Connecticut, here in Cold Tail, Connecticut. What is your favorite color? Purple. And I think this person asked me why. I don't know. It's just because it's just a rich, dark, deep, mysterious looking color. I just don't know how to explain it. I like the deep purple, not just the little pastel purple. It has to be like deep, like that beautiful deep purple. Like Barney. No, it has to be deeper than Barney. You know, like just deep, rich, because it's just rich and mysterious, you know? What is your favorite book to read? And the book that I love to read is The Magic. It is by Rhonda Byrne. I love her magic. I love the power. And I love The Secret. It's all about positivity and just being grateful, gratitude, just being happy and all around great. And that's another reason how I'm so positive. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what, 9 of them. So I'm going to go down the list in no particular order. I have Dulce Candy 87, Essie Castaneda, Nicole Guerrero, You Love Megs, The Happy Hair Show, J Loves Mac, and Pretty Witty 77. Those 7 are for like hair, makeup, and beauty, you know, all that good stuff. Then the last 2 is like vlogs or commentary. And that is Lovely T 2013 and Gerald Levine Jr. His family, oh, they're so precious. So those are like the 9, I think that's 9 of my favorite YouTubers that I watch all the time. Oh, and how can I forget? No, 10. AK Doll. I knew there was another one. So 10. Those are the top 10. And she does vlogs and she does like makeup and stuff like that. Those are like the people that when I see them in my subscription box, I get excited, you know. How did you start off on YouTube and was it hard? I get this question a lot and I don't really know how to answer it because you really don't start on YouTube. It's not something that you apply for and get a job like, oh, I'm hired. I got hired at YouTube. It's not like that. It's just that if you have a passion for something, whatever it is, whether it's makeup, clothes, cooking, repairs, DIYs, whatever you love to do and that you feel that you can help someone or teach someone something, just get in front of the camera, film it, and go. When I first started, I filmed it, put it in front of the camera. I sat in front of the camera, filmed it, edited it, put it up, and went like this to see if anybody watched it. And it took a long time for people to start watching. And then all of a sudden, people just start watching. I've never spammed people's comments. I've never went and said, hey, check out my video. I'm doing this. I've never done that. I just see, I guess I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my horn, but toot or pat myself on the back or sounding conceited or anything, but I have a very bubbly personality. That's just me. I'm always giggling, I'm always goofy, and that attracts people. People, whether people want to act like it or not, people love positivity. Even people who are walking around negative all the time, they do like positivity a little bit in their life. And if you look like you are having fun, if you look like you are being yourself and not trying to be someone else, and you look like you could be relatable to someone, not talking down or condescending to someone, because I have seen some YouTubers that they talk down to their subscribers, and their subscribers ask questions in the comment section. They're like, it's like nasty how they answer them. If you're gonna answer nasty, don't answer the question at all. That's my thing. And I had to unsubscribe to somebody because they were nasty, and I subscribed to them years ago. They were never nasty to me because I didn't write a comment, but I would just read comments and how that person was responding to people, and it just wasn't nice. But you just have to have fun, and your time will come as far as if someone will watch your videos. I noticed another thing, do tags. Like if not a lot of people watching your videos, do tag videos. When other people, like if there's a tag going around, do that tag. Or do things around the holidays, like do popular type of videos, and people will start to watch you. Have a good quality camera. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be like a Canon T3i like I have, but because I filmed on my tiny little Sony CyberShot camera for years, I've only been filming on this Canon for like a little over a year, maybe like 14 months, I want to say. I've only been filming on this. But yeah, just have fun. You know? Fun! What made you want to start a YouTube channel? What made me want to start it is I wanted to help people. If you watch my Draw My Life video, I explain why I wanted to start it, so I will link that down below. But it was mainly to help people, to like show girls how to do like hairstyles, because when I started watching YouTube, it was only like black girls, because we're gonna be honest, I'm black, but I don't want my video to be a black channel. I don't want that to sound wrong though, but I don't want my channel to be a black channel. I want people of all races, all ethnicities, all nationalities, all hair textures to watch my video and learn something. But I noticed that when I was looking at videos, and of course, you being the race that you are, you're going to gravitate to your race first. And I saw a lot of girls putting weaves in their hair and wigs. Wigs was like the thing. And I don't do that. I don't like all that big, voluptuous Jessica Rabbit hairstyle and all that stuff. Or Beyonce or Nicki Minaj hair. I don't like all that. I just like being simple and natural. And if I do want to put some type of artificial hair in my head, I want it to be as natural as possible. And I didn't really see a lot of that. And when I did see a lot of girls with clip-ins, they weren't black, you know? So that was my thing. I wanted to have like natural looking hair for girls of color. And that's how it started. And then also taking care of your hair. Like you can watch the other girls with the weaves and the wigs, but then you can come check out my channel how to take care of your hair up under that. You know, girlfriend? I want to be like open for any nationality to watch my channel, because any race can use any of the stuff that I use. Just got to keep a good moisture and protein balance in your hair no matter what race you are, and your hair is going to grow. And what do you love most about making videos for your viewers, and do you see yourself doing this for a long time? I love to inspire and to teach people and like counsel others, because people do send emails to me with like issues that are going on in their life, and I respond to them. So you can email me. I'll leave that particular email below, and then also you can send me letters to my P.O. box and I can write you back, you know. Or if you guys would like me to do like question and answer for like subscriber mail, like if you write a concern that you have, I won't say your name or anything private in the letter, and then I can read it on camera and then answer. If you guys want me to do that, start sending me mail or emails to me. Yes, I'll definitely do this for the long haul, as long as you guys will keep watching, and as long as this is fun for me, I will continue to do it. So I can see myself being like 80, being like, okay, this is how you moisturize. Do you ever wish that you didn't get involved with YouTube, and does it ever become a hassle? Let's read this, because I wrote something long. I said, no, I never regretted starting my channel. I do love what I do, which I honestly do. And now for the hassle part, in the beginning, it was hard for me to think of what kind of videos to make. And I know that I wanted to keep my channel active, but I didn't know what kind of videos to make, so that was the hassle of thinking of what to do. And I was just wrecking my brain. And there was times where I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore, because maybe it's not meant for me to do it, because the ideas are not flowing. So maybe it's not meant for me to do it. But as I start getting more viewers and more subscribers, you guys start asking me certain videos to do. So now you guys are inspiring me to do more videos. So now I have videos that come in my mind on what to do, and now I'm just all on it. And who inspires you to make YouTube videos? You guys, read in the comments. When you guys say, oh my God, I love your personality, don't stop making videos, I miss you. Like when I take a little break or whatever, or you're like, oh, I just laugh every time I watch your videos. See, that makes me want to do it more, you know? And who inspires you the most? My mom. My mom. How do you stay so excited? It seems like you are never sad. Yeah, I said thanks. Whoever said that, thanks. But ever since I was little, and I can remember all the way back to when I was 3 years old. Ever since I was little, I've always had this personality where, why get so stressed out and so aggravated and so over the top on something that's not going to change? If screaming and getting all worked up and crazy and catching attitudes and acting stupid is going to change that negative situation, then I will run out in the middle of the street, and I will stand in the middle of the street and have the biggest temper tantrum, because I know at the end of that temper tantrum, my problem is going to be resolved. But that's not how life works. So what's the point? Okay, you already have something that's negative, something that's making you sad in life. Why are you going to get aggravated on top of it? So now there's two things that's not right. I try to find the positiveness out of something, and so that it doesn't look so bad. Especially, have you ever gotten so over the top on something, and after you calm down, you realize you overreacted? You see, I don't like to overreact. Like, stop yourself so you don't overreact, because then you notice that you didn't even have to get that excited in the first place. If that's making any sense. I don't even know if that's making any sense. But I'm the type of person that I keep things inside, and that's not good all the time, but I make sure that I don't go over the top on stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't get worked up. I don't know. What do you do to stay positive, stress-free, and how do you deal with negativity? Now, you could check out my How Do I Stay Positive video. That's all I'm going to say. I'll link that down below. What is your eating habits that allow you to maintain your weight, or is it just DNA? Okay, it's pretty much DNA, kinda. I get that part of the DNA from my dad, because my dad was a very slim, tall, skinny guy. And I say was because he passed away in 2009. But he was very small. But I don't want to say small. He was really tall, but he was skinny. I do tend to eat a lot in the summertime, and I don't eat a lot in the winter, which is kind of weird because I think it's the opposite for a lot of people. They eat a lot in the winter time, and then they eat less in the summer, but I'm totally opposite. It's too cold to be eating too much. I'm cold. I don't want to be eating all the time. When it's cold, I get sleepy. That's how I am. I don't know why. But I'm not as skinny as you guys think I am. I am 5'9.5", and I weigh like 161 pounds. I'm not the skinny little mini. The last time I was skinny, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school, and I was like 130 pounds, 132 pounds or something like that. But I'm 161. Yeah. But I'm tall. So. Where do you draw your inspiration from your home decor? I really like your decorations in your home, and I think it's so pretty and classy. Thank you. But I look at how things are decorated in the store, and I get my inspiration like that. Or I don't look at Pinterest and stuff like that. I don't even have a Pinterest account, but everybody keeps saying, oh, do you get your ideas from Pinterest? They always ask me. I'm like, no. I look at, when I watch TV, I look at people on TV. I look at, like, if I'm looking at other people's vlogs or in their video, just things here and there, or the way people set up little areas in the store or in furniture stores. That's how I get my inspiration, I guess. And then my mom and my sister, they help me decorate this back here. Yeah. And what is your current occupation? What do you do to support yourself? I'm always interested in the real person and not just the video personality. Okay. I am an office assistant for a pediatrician. As you can tell, I love the kids. I always say that I am a medical secretary or medical receptionist, and she hates when I say that. You're not a secretary! That's what she keeps telling me. So, okay, I'm an office assistant. I do all the back end work, like all the paperwork. I put in the claims when you come. I type all the claims in the computer. I do eye exams for the kids. I don't know. I just do everything except for examining the children. What are your goals in life? My goals in life, well, I'm going to say my goals for 2014 / the rest of my life. I want to move to Nevada. Yes, I'm getting away from the cold. I want to be a mommy, like, all the time. Not just a mommy part-time, like, all the time. And I no longer want to work for someone. I want to work for myself. I want to be a motivational speaker, and I want to be self-employed. I don't want to work for anyone. So those are my goals. Those are like, and be happy. Those are my 4 things. And are you still moving? Yes. Yes, definitely. What is your New Year's resolution for 2014? And that is to continue to be happy and positive and inspire others. Which celebrity would most people say that you favor the most? I get 3 people. I used to get Aisha Tyler all the time. You look like Aisha Tyler. Or they'll go, you know who you look like? And I'm like, Aisha Tyler. And they're like, oh, I see you got that before. Yeah, all the time. And then I get Kerry Washington, Olivia Pope. I had this one lady in UPS stare me down. And she's like, she finally walked up to me. She said, I'm so sorry I'm staring, but you look like Olivia Pope. And I just died laughing. I was like, I never got that one before. And then I got Oprah. People say I look like Oprah. Now these 3 women look nothing like each other, but somehow people think all 3 of them look like me. But I don't care because those 3 women are gorgeous. And you do a room tour. I actually already have one up. I have one up of this living room and my bedroom. It's on my vlog channel. Yes, I have a vlog channel. I don't vlog all the time, but I will link that video down below so you could check that out. We are on the home stretch and my battery is dying, so I'm going to do this as quick as possible. I was considering being a foster parent, and how do you get through those moments when you have to give those children back to their parents, and how do you stay positive through that? Well, I like to think about the happy times that I've had with those children, and then also I have a very positive family, and I have very supportive family, so they were around when I had those children. So when they left, I had someone to talk with. You don't want to do this journey alone, because when that child is gone, or those children are gone, you can't talk to anyone about it. Like I sit down and I talk to my sister about things that Gabe, because he was the last kid I had, Gabe would say, like, he gave her a nickname, and that I call her all the time. He called her Pistine. Her name is Christine. He calls her Pistine. So that's her nickname now. And I'd be like, hey, Pistine! And then, like, if my mom and I want to watch a movie, Gabe, you say, Moomy. And I'm like, we're going to watch a movie? Like, I'll say things that he says, and then he'll just put a smile on my face. Like, you want to think of happy thoughts. You know, they're going to go, it's going to be sad, but you want to think of all the positive, happy thoughts. So that's what I do. Will you foster another child anytime soon? Yes, I will. But the thing with fostering is you have to wait for a child to come. It's not up to you. You can't just walk in someone's house and be like, knock, knock, knock.
I'm a foster parent. Can I, like, have your child for a while?
No, it doesn't work that way. You have to wait for them to give you one. And actually, I'm going to have my caseworkers going to be coming out here on the 10th, which is Friday. This coming Friday, January 10th. She's going to be coming out because they have to visit your house every once in a while. And we're going to have, like, talks and stuff. And maybe she'll tell me that there's some more children that could be coming to my home. But yes, I'm still a foster mom, and I'm just waiting for a little critter to come. Critter. What is the best advice that you can give someone to overcome a fear of failure? Okay, these are the 3 things. You just have to go for it. Just got to do it. You will never know unless you try. And then the last one is, you may think that you will fail at something, but that may be the one thing that you will excel at. And so don't mentally defeat yourself before you even try. Like, if you want to go for something or do something and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm dumb, I can't do this. Don't do that, because that one thing you may excel at. Obviously, you have a passion for it. So obviously, it's something in you that wants to do it. So you may just will succeed at it. So try. You have to try. You cannot be like, oh, I'm going to fail. You don't know if you don't try. That's my thing. You have to try. Will you buy another Louis Vuitton item? And if so, what will it be? I won't be buying any Louis Vuitton for a while, because I'm trying to save my money, because, you know, Louis Vuitton is addictive. It's like tattoos. They're addictive. I was going to get something from Louis Vuitton for Christmas, but I decided to go with my computer instead. I got the iMac, so I got that for myself for Christmas. But what I want to get, when I do get something again from Louis Vuitton, I just want to make sure I read it right. I want to get the Louis Vuitton Keep All 55 bandolier luggage, the duffel bag, but I want to get it in the Mikasa print. That is in the men's line. It's the LV print, the LV monogram, but you know, with the LV, you get that light vachetta leather, that patinas, but with the Mikasa, it's a dark, like a black or a brown leather. Oh my God. It's like taking the damier leather strapping with the monogram print and putting it together on one piece. It is gorgeous. I want that bag. Then I want to get the Artsy. I'm going to get that bag. That bag is $3,000. And the prices just keep going up. Keep the prices the same. Stop going up. But those are like the 2 things that I want to get. And of course I want to get the actual luggage. The little carry-on roller luggage. I forgot what that's called, but yeah. If you could make a video with one person from YouTube, who would you pick? I would pick Essie Castaneda. That girl is amazing. She is on her grind. She's doing her thing, and she's a single mom, and she's an inspiration. I get so excited when I watch her videos. Her and Dulce Candy are the 2 people that inspire me the most as far as positivity and doing videos. Yes. Why are you sitting on the floor? You really asked me that question? But I'll answer it. Okay, it's a good question. I'm comfortable this way. I can't sit in a chair. If I'm sitting in a chair, I feel like I'm being in an interview, and it seems weird where a camera's sitting here, so I'm sitting on the floor. If you came to my house, I would be sitting on the floor. I want to feel like we're girlfriends, just chit-chatting, talking. I'm showing you all my hair and makeup secrets and stuff like that. So I'm just sitting comfortable, and that's what you have to do. If you want to make videos, be comfortable. Don't sit all up all straight and be trying to be all correct, politically correct and everything like that. Just do you. People don't want to see a character, or people don't want to see what you think that you want them to see. They want to see you. So be you. And me sitting on the floor is me. This is what I am. If you come to my house, like I just said, you will see me on the floor. I just like being on the floor. I'm comfortable this way. I just like being on the floor. I don't know how to explain it. How do you separate yourself when you have to part ways with a child? And if given the opportunity to adopt a previous child, would you adopt any one of them? And if so, which one would it be? Now, I've already answered the question on how do I separate myself from the child when they leave. But as far as if I've given the opportunity to adopt a child, I've been kind of like going back and forth on this thought because I told my mom I was kind of up in the air if Gabe ever came back into the system and came with me, would I take him back? And it's kind of hard because it's like you don't want to get your hopes up. You don't want to get your hopes up where you take the kid in and they have to go back home, because there's an opportunity where they can go back home again, which I don't agree with that. But then also, you don't want that child to get their hopes up. Like they see you again, they're so excited, and then they're taken away from you again. Because just because they come back to you doesn't mean that they're with you forever. Like, oh, they got taken away a second time, or they never going back home with their parents. No, they can go back home with their parents. They give their parents multiple tries. So I don't know. I really can't give a full answer on that. And then also, but I did get a call on the 2 girls that I had like 2 years ago. I had these 2 little girls, and I had gotten a call back less than a year later. I got a call. It was right before Gabe came. I got a call saying, the 2 girls, do you want them? And I was all excited. I was like, oh my God, those 2 little girls came back. They're coming back. I was just so excited. And it ended up not working out because they were with a family member. And the family member didn't want them anymore. She said, come and get them. And then she changed her mind. And so I'm going to keep them, basically. And then I didn't get them. So, but that's how that works. What did you want to be while growing up, and did you accomplish it? And if not, are you satisfied with your life? This is a very good question. Well, when I was little, I wanted to be a nurse and a teacher. And obviously you can tell I'm not either one of those. But I'm kind of doing something similar to what I wanted to be. I'm not a nurse, but I'm working with a doctor. So I'm technically in the medical field, but more in the paperwork side of the medical field. So I am still around that. And then as far as being a teacher, I'm here on YouTube. I'm doing tutorials on YouTube and just spreading positivity and teaching about positivity and teaching about being happy. Because I don't have to actually do every video about being happy, but just people seeing me happy in the video, you're teaching someone something. So I guess I'm still kind of doing a little bit of that right there. But really not doing it, but kind of doing it. And I'm pretty satisfied with my life. I make a very good income. I'm very good for myself. I'm taking care of myself. I'm a big girl. And I'm pretty happy. I would be even more happy once I work for myself and I don't have to work for anybody. Then I would be like jumping on couches, hopping up and down, you know. Well, what advice do you have for young mothers since you are a foster mommy? Okay, I have 3 things that came off the top of my head really quickly. And the first one is to never be ashamed or prideful to ask for help. A lot of people feel that if they ask someone for help or something they don't know, they feel like they're failing as a mom or that they're dumb or something like that. No, when you have a baby, or whether you're adopting, whether you're fostering, or whether you're giving birth naturally to a child, they do not come with instructions. So you learn as you go and you get help and inspiration from others. So do not be afraid to ask for help. That's the number one thing. Even though, you know, like when you go into your mom or like an aunt figure that's a mother figure to you, and you feel like, well, they're going to tell me what to do and they're going to be telling me how to raise my kid. So sometimes that's why that stops us from asking for help. But still ask for help. Now you can filter what you want to listen to after they give their advice. You can filter what you want to take and use, but still you need help. You know, you're gonna need the help, and you must be patient because you're dealing with another human being with their own feelings, own thoughts. You know, it's another human being. I don't care how little they are, they're another human being. And you need to be patient because sometimes kids can just work your nerve, you know. And then the next one is you need me time. And I don't mean being like one of those mothers or fathers that always got to go to the club every day or always need me time every 5 seconds of the day. Because if you need me time all the time, then you just need to be you, only you. Once you start making children, or once you start gathering children into your life, the 24/7 me time ends. But you do need some type of me time because you are still a person. And you got to be right in the head. You got to be a right human being to be a right mother or a right father. If you're not right up here, then you can't be a right parent. So you do need to have that woosah moment. You need, like, if grandma want to take the kids, meaning either your grandma or the children's grandma want to take the kids, while you go out with your husband on a dinner date, or you want to catch a movie, or if you want to send your kids to a play date with your friends, with one of your good close girlfriends, while you go and get your nails done or something, or get your hair done, or if you just want to stay in the house and just clean or just take a nap. You need some type of me time, even if it's like once a week or even once a month. Just don't let the whole month go by without having at least one day of a me time, And have you ever or would you ever date a female? Now, who done asked me this question? But for real, no, I'm straight. I wouldn't date a female, haven't dated a female, won't date a female. I'm straight. What jobs have you had in the past? And there's 6 of them that I have off the top of my head. So I'm just going to run down with them real quickly. I was an assistant manager, assistant housekeeping manager in a hotel in Arkansas. So I was that one time. I used to drive a truck around and clean bathrooms while I lived in Arkansas. I used to work for Singular when Singular existed, and then it merged with AT&T, and now it's just AT&T. But anybody know what Singular is? I used to work for Singular. I used to work as a licensed insurance agent. I did that for 5 years. Now that stressed me out. That job. And I used to work for Nordstrom. I used to work for Nordstrom in Connecticut and in New York. And then I am currently an office assistant. Can't say secretary. I'm an office assistant for a pediatrician. I've had more jobs, but I can't remember. Oh, I used to work at this company called Just for Feet years ago. That was my very first job when I was 16. Just for Feet doesn't exist anymore, but it was a sneaker store. And I'm trying to think of any other place. I can't think of anything. Oh, I used to work at like bagel shops, coffee shops, here and there, Yeah. The last question. What are your favorite things to do? Okay, my favorite things to do is shopping. I love to shop. Who doesn't love to shop? I love to go to the movies. I love to spend time with my family. I love to travel, which I want to do more of this year. I love crafts like drawing, making jewelry, doing like pottery or like clay type of crafts, stuff like that. I like redecorating my house, painting my walls, stupid stuff like that. And I love spending time with my honey. Did I say that out loud? I bet you didn't expect that answer. I kept him a secret. But that is all, and thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, see you later. Toodaloo!